Alright, so I think it's pretty safe to say that the Four Nations face-off has been a complete success. After watching all the round-robin games, I can confidently say that every game, other than maybe Finland and USA, has been such a blast to watch. And now, we are just under 2 days out from what I think is going to be the biggest hockey game in over 10 years. Bigger than any Stanley Cup final, bigger than the World Cup of hockey. The hype that I'm seeing from people that I know don't even watch hockey is just insane. Everyone is going to be tuning into this one, and especially building off of the last meeting between US and Canada just a couple of days ago, it's going to be an absolute war on Thursday night. But we have something to talk about today. Mike Sullivan, head coach of the United States national team, held a press conference this morning to talk about some injury updates. Obviously, Charlie McAvoy hospitalized, hopefully he's alright. But in response to that, someone asked Sullivan if they had plans to bring up someone else, and this is what he said.
Is someone coming here, or is someone already here?
Quinn Hughes is coming.
Firstly, as a Canucks fan, this is great to hear. Hughes has recovered from his injury and is now going over to Boston to train with the US team ahead of their game against Canada on Thursday night. But there is a catch. Apparently, he won't be able to play unless there are 2 injuries ahead of the game. Right now, only McAvoy is ruled out. Unless there is another injury or illness to another defenseman or player to the point where the US team is short on players, then Quinn Hughes can draw into the lineup. Otherwise, he will have to sit. And look, although I am Canadian, I don't really watch these games hoping for someone to win and lose. I'm more in it for the entertainment factor and that it's a good competitive game of hockey. So I think this is a stupid rule. I think Quinn Hughes should 100% be able to draw into this lineup. It's a best-on-best tournament at the end of the day, and I guarantee you it would make the game so much more dynamic. I'm seeing a lot of Canadian fans online complaining about this, saying it's unfair. And I mean, I get that he wasn't on the team since the start of this tournament, but end of the day, if you have Crosby, McKinnon, Makar, and Connor McDavid as your top 4 players, you should realistically be able to beat anyone without any sort of excuse. So I don't know what the problem is there. But also, even if you are a Canadian fan that really wants Canada to beat the States, as a hockey fan, I don't see how you wouldn't want Quinn Hughes to be in this lineup. I get that it makes it easier for Canada to beat the States, but still, think about the storylines. In the prelim game, you had Canada and US without both of their top defensemen, Cale Makar and Quinn Hughes, and now they both draw into the lineup for the finals. That just adds a whole nother level of speed and depth to the matchup in general. And finally, if you're Canada and you want to prove to everyone that you are still the best hockey nation in the world, then you have to beat the States when they're at their fullest. Otherwise, no matter who wins or loses, you're going to hear the same excuse on both sides. I just want to see the best game possible on Thursday, and I think that this would be the best possible way to do it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me hear it. Also, subscribe if you are new around here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and take care.